Hey, this is Daryl.
And this is Aaron.
And we're going to talk independent comics for November 19th, 2014.
Independence. Gotta love that stuff.
What is it called?
Independence.
You talking about freedom?
Freedom.
Oh, wait. You're talking about independent comics, right?
Like freedom to tell any story you want.
That's true. Independence equals independence. Right.
Right.
So let's talk about Aaron's pick for this week for independent comics.
Annihilator.
Annihilator. Who writes it?
Grant Morrison.
Of course. Tell us about it.
Once again, Grant Morrison's one of those writers that reality is not reality. Even when it is reality, it's not reality.
Right.
And, to me, that's the whole point of storytelling, is to escape to another place. And I don't think any writer does it better than Grant Morrison. Fraser Irving on art, too, man, it's killer.
Can you break down the story for the people who maybe haven't read it?
Okay, so basically there's this writer who's writing a script for a movie. At this point, he realizes he has a brain tumor. He goes to the hospital, and when he gets out, he finds out that supposedly the character of this story that he's writing is looking for him. At the end of issue number 1, the character that he is writing about is having a conversation with him. So that's the... Without giving too many spoilers, that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah, it's kind of like he has to join forces with the character he created to save the universe.
Yes.
Kind of a cool concept. It sounds like Grant Morrison.
It does sound like Grant Morrison.
Yeah, it is a cool book, and the art is amazing. The cover to number 1 alone was awesome, but this is issue number 3. You need to get this book. I think we still have some here at Big Bang Toys Comics and Games. What do we have? We got them.
Mattel.
Who are you?
I'm many faces with the power to change from man to robot to monster.
Oh, no.
He-Man, He-Man.
He-Man sold separately.
Hi, old friend. Hi.
He-Man, he's your friend?
Friend and ally. He's just kind of weird sometimes.
Oh, in specially marked packages, Man-E-Faces comes with 5 extra weapons. He-Man and Man-E-Faces each sold separately. Part of the Masters of the Universe collection. From Mattel.
What's another pick you got for independent comics this week, Aaron?
I would say Revival, just based on, and I haven't kept up with this book, but Tim Seeley is a really good writer. I've enjoyed his work on Grayson and the stuff he's done in Batman Eternal, and I mean, he's just got that really cool kind of style.
It's like a Walking Dead type concept from a different angle. They involve, they kind of look at religion, and it's almost like the TV show Resurrection meets Walking Dead. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Resurrection, but basically it's kind of like this little town is affected. There's zombies, walkers, all that. I don't have to call them walkers, but anyway.
No, that's a Walking Dead term.
Yes, it's a Walking Dead term. But anyway, it's Tim Seeley Revival. If you like zombies, but you're like, hey man, Walking Dead, you're just looking for something from a different angle, you should read Revival. Any other books you can think of, Aaron? I mean, from Dynamite, you got Ash Getting Hitched, which is, that's if you like Ash and Army of Darkness. You've got Solar, Man of the Atom, cool book. You've got Magnus Robot Fighter, some of my top picks every month. What else is coming out? Anything else you can think of? Exo-Man of War from Valiant?
I'm not as sure what's going to be
Invincible. Do you read Invincible?
I've read a little Invincible. I do like Invincible. I've read Volume 1 is about as far as I've made it, but I am a Robert Kirkman fan, and it's definitely an interesting take on the superhero.
Everything's at stake at every issue. That's what I like about it.
Yeah,
it's like
it
anything could happen. That's one thing I like about Kirkman's work. It's pretty cool. We'll try to read Outcast, but it's not out this week.
It was out last week.
That's right. 2 number 1s that people should check out. Intersect, number 1. Art and writing by Ray Fox. Fully painted book. It looks like a total mind explosion of...
Ray Fox is a really good writer. I've thoroughly enjoyed his Phantom Stranger stuff. Or wait a minute, that was J.M. Mateus? J.M. Mateus? Constantine is the one I was thinking of. I got confused.
He's a big Constantine fan.
And the Justice League Dark stuff was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, that's... it looks like a cool book. Intersect number 1. If you're an independent comic reader, you're looking for something to try, you should read Intersect. The art,
get some good Batgirl.
The art looks awesome. So yeah, he did do Batgirl. And also, we have a book called Synergy number 1 by Michael Avon Emming, co-creator of Powers. You may have heard of him. Teenage girl, finds out that she can see interdimensional demons and monsters. How? Well, apparently, according to the solicitation, during one of her first experiences with a boy, or Why don't we just say it? The solicitation says she has a sexual experience, whatever that means, right?
Yeah.
What does that
whatever
mean?
means.
Like kissing? Is that it?
Who knows? You'll have to read it.
You'll have to read it to find out.
Be
But
brave.
yes, parents beware.
Yeah.
But anyway, she finds out that she can see these demons and monsters, these interdimensional demons and monsters, because they feed off sin or G. They only energy emitted by sin being committed.
I found that to be an interesting concept.
Interesting concept. And her dad also hunts these demons and monsters. So
And who's the writer on this one?
Michael Avon Emming.
I'm not as familiar with him, but this is definitely an interesting concept.
Yeah, it's a different type of concept. They're hunting down these demons and monsters that basically feed off sin. So it's an interesting concept.
I'm
In
curious.
fact, if you read an early preview, nothing. As far as I know, nothing has happened. But in the middle of the dad bursts in, and then she and the dad see this demon monster guy. She's freaking out, he's freaking out, and then the rest.
Horror comics seem to be big these days.
It's a big thing. It's a different type of concept. It's interesting. If that's your thing, read it.
Read it.
Other than that, there's tons of other books. Go to bobbigbang.com/new-releases-comics to know what new books are coming out this week. I'm Daryl,
And I'm Aaron.
and don't forget,
We got him.
I'm sure you can't forget, no one can. BobBigBang.com.